Welcome everyone to 3 o'clock at SOC. Just give me 1 second to welcome our Spanish-speaking neighbors. Buenas tardes, gracias por estar con nosotros hoy en día con 3 p.m. con SOC. Si quieren acceso al programa en español, por favor marque el número que aparece en la pantalla, cual es 646-749-3122. Cuando lo contesta su llamada, por favor, comparte la contraseña que es 779-328-221. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of 3 o'clock with SOC. Today is Tuesday, September 15th. My name is Taylor, and I am the youth coordinator with SOC, or SOC, or Southside Organizing Center, however you like to call us. Just a reminder that you have access to all of our forums. They are all recorded in English and in Spanish, and they are posted to our Facebook page under videos, and they are also posted on our YouTube page. I also just wanted to take a quick second again to give the number for Spanish. So I'm going to greet our Spanish-speaking guests again. Buenas tardes a todos que están aquí con SOC. Si gusta el número para el programa en español, el número va a aparecer en la pantalla, cual es 646-749-3122. Y el número de la contraseña es 779-328-221. Para todos si quieren escuchar en el programa en español. Just to let you guys all know, we are here for you. Southside Organizing Center is here for you as always, and we hope to see you all in person very, very soon when it is safe to do so. But our zip code 53215 continues to be a hotspot for positive coronavirus or COVID-19 testing. So we do consider being in person not safe for our staff and for you guys. We want to make sure that we're continuing to serve you virtually. So as a reminder, you can call us at any time and you can email us at any time. We are always here for you. Our phone number is 414-672-8090, and our email is soc@socmilwaukee.org. So if you do need any resources whatsoever, you can always reach us by phone or email. We are here to serve you. And if you do need any additional resources, we also have a webpage completely dedicated to information, resources, and ways to take action when it comes to COVID-19. So I know we talk about it all the time. We remind you every single day, but I really do encourage you to hop on that website and take a look to see what we have. And some of those resources on there are like food banks, so where you can access to free food, where you can get access to free internet, because we know that any savings is good savings. So if you can save on those costs, we want you to be able to have access to those. There are also activities to do with your family, so it's not limited to just free resources as far as, you know, your bills or COVID-19 testing, but we also do have some fun activities that you can access with your family, such as touring museums, you know, doing coloring books and downloading some of that stuff. So check it out. We'll continue to remind you every day, but don't forget that we do update it daily. So I want to make sure that everyone here is taking advantage of that. And if you do take anything out of today that was helpful to you, we do appreciate and ask that you fill out our short survey. We will drop that in the comments and as well as share that at the end of our forum. But if you do, it just takes a few minutes, honestly.
As this live
and we use this information to be able to modify our forum as a result of what you, the viewers, want to see. So if you are sick and tired of seeing my face, let us know. If you want to see more of my face, let us know. But if you want some more resources, whatever that may be, make sure to fill out that survey, because we're doing this so that we can continue to serve you. So let us know what you think. And as I said earlier, unfortunately, we cannot be with you guys in person. I would love to meet and hang out with all of you and be able to share this to you in person, but we are virtual right now and everyone is working from home. So that is why you don't see me wearing a mask at this time, because I am in my house and we are completely cooperating with the safety guidelines from the CDC. So I just wanted to say hi to everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today, which is our Youth Day. So I am going to talk a little bit about some programs that we have for our youth, and just wanted to say hi to everyone. So if you are here joining us, make sure to drop some comments in the comment section so I can give you a shout out. Drop some emojis in there so that we can be able to say hi to you. And I also do encourage you to stay on for the entire forum today so that you can be able to get all the awesome information that we have to share. And just wanted to say a quick disclaimer that some of the views and opinions shared today do not necessarily reflect those of SOC. So just wanted to give that as a reminder. For our critical update today, as I mentioned, we will be sharing a few youth programs that are available to high school students and college youth. 2 weeks ago, I was here and we did an introduction to the Employ Milwaukee Work Experience Program, which is designed to provide Milwaukee County youth that are ages 14 to 24 transition from school to work, as well as from adolescence to adulthood. So the Employ Milwaukee program assists young adults with both education and training options that will help them achieve their goals. But I wanted today to talk to you about the Boys and Girls Club. They have a career development program opportunity, which we will actually be having our current youth apply for. But I wanted to share it with all of you to make sure that if you do have any youth that are interested, that they are also able to apply. So the Brighter Futures is a program partnership between the Boys and Girls Club and Employ Milwaukee, which the Earn and Learn program also is a part of. But the Boys and Girls Club has a dedicated full-time staff members to work with students to be able to provide them with socio-emotional development activities, job readiness skills and training, tutoring support in core subject areas, mentoring services, post-secondary readiness workshops and activities, career exploration and connection to work experiences. And these services are coordinated both during and after school by the Boys and Girls Club of Milwaukee and the career planners from the Boys and Girls Club. So each student enrolled in the program works with one of the staff to be able to provide them with job readiness, tutoring, and mentoring services. So ultimately, these services are intended to help students graduate on time, ready to either enroll in post-secondary schooling or ready to follow a specific career path. So similar to the Earn and Learn program, this is an additional program for youth that they can participate in. So the only requirement is that the students do live in Milwaukee County. And in the event that if a student does switch schools within the area, Brighter Futures will continue to provide them services. So anybody in either junior or senior high school standing in their schools can participate. And if you are interested in participating in this program, which I mean sounds amazing, right? You can contact myself. I am the youth coordinator and my email is dropped in the comments. So it's taylor@socmilwaukee.org and we will get you in contact and help you fill out the application for the Boys and Girls Club. So this is just another great opportunity for our youth to get ahead of the game, right? So there's so many amazing programs out there, and we want them to succeed and help with their development, whether it's for job readiness, whether it's for tutoring so they can continue their post-secondary schooling, or just helping them explore what careers they're looking for. I know a lot of times, sometimes we don't really know what we want to be when we grow up, and some of these programs really help us, lead us to what path that we truly are looking to get into. So like I mentioned, if you are interested in this program, please contact me immediately so we can get you, help you fill out the application. And my contact is listed there in the comments. So you can send me an email and I'll respond to you right away to help you get through this application. Next program is from the Wisconsin Job Center of Wisconsin. They do also have a youth program similar to the Earn and Learn program, as well as the Boys and Girls Brighter Future program, but this one is WIOA Youth Program, and it is a comprehensive year-round program, so similar to the Earn and Learn program, but this is for at-risk youth and young adults ages 14 to 24, and it is administered by the local workforce development boards, which work together with other youth service providers to provide the required program elements. So similar to the Boys and Girls program, the WIOA Youth program, the participants have access to tutoring, study skills training, alternative secondary school services, paid and unpaid work experiences, occupational skills training. So if they're looking for something a little bit more specific and they know, what path they want to take, they are also able to help with that. They do leadership development opportunities, supportive services, adult mentoring. So even if you are past that high school level, they still offer mentoring. They do comprehensive guidance and counseling, as well as financial literacy education. And we know how important that is, especially at a young age. It's never too young to start, learning about financial literacy. They also provide entrepreneurial skills training and activities to help prepare one for a transition to post-secondary education and training. So that is through the workforce, the Wisconsin Job Center, and it is a great opportunity for our youth to be eligible for. So there are two different eligibility requirements and criteria. Some, it's needed that they are not younger than age 14 to 24. Some do require that, you are low income, or, they help for if you're a school dropout, and really trying to help at-risk youth that just need some guidance. Again, like I mentioned 2 weeks ago, we believe at SOC that youth are so powerful, and we want to be able to provide the tools to help them grow and develop their skills. So like I mentioned, if you are interested in the Boys and Girls Club youth program or the Job Center of Wisconsin, please get in contact with me. These are two amazing programs that we can get your youth, like I said, ages 14 to 24, involved in one of these programs, and hopefully, getting some paid opportunities while they're learning some amazing skill sets. And they get some mentoring opportunities as well and tutoring. So I know that I've spoken with a couple youth that are struggling with some online learning. So, training and partnering and being able to get some tutoring would be great. So those are two programs that are available. So like I said, my email is taylor@socmilwaukee.org for any of you that are interested. And in addition to training opportunities or to employment opportunities, I did want to share that the Northwestern Mutual Hispanic Employee Resource Group is offering several scholarships to eligible students in the greater Milwaukee Hispanic or Latinx community for a combined total of $10,000. So they are providing financial empowerment workshops. So the first step would be to register for a virtual workshop, and we can go ahead and if you email me, we can send you those links. Otherwise, you can email dl-own-your-future@northwesternmutual.com, and they can send those to you as well. But the first step would be to register for a virtual workshop. There are 2 options available. So the first workshop would be October 21st and October 22nd, or you can register for October 28th and October 29th. You would attend the virtual workshop, submit all your requirements, which are listed below. So the requirements are that you attend a virtual financial empowerment workshop, list all of the school activities and community involvement with dates. So when you did those activities, they do need your unofficial transcript and a grade point average of at least 2.5. You would need to be a senior in high school through a sophomore in college to be eligible for a scholarship, and then you would submit a short video, no more than 2 minutes, on the topic that is provided at the end of the workshop. So you would submit all those requirements, and then you would wait for award notification. So they do have over $10,000 in scholarships, specifically to the Milwaukee youth, Milwaukee Hispanic youth in our community. So do not wait to apply for scholarships. Again, this is for high school seniors through sophomores in college. So you are not limited to just being a high school senior. There are funds available for you. So again, please contact me if you are interested in any of the 2 youth programs, or you are interested in gathering some more information on how you can apply for a scholarship. Before I talk about our final youth program that we wanted to share, I just wanted to say hi to a couple of people. We have Maria. Hi, Maria. Hola, Maria. And then we have another Maria that I wanted to say hi to. And then we have Carlos saying, thanks, Taylor, for informing us about all these great opportunities available in Milwaukee and assisting kids. Of course. Hi to all of you watching this forum today. Finally, I wanted to discuss another opportunity for youth in Milwaukee. This is such a great opportunity. Honestly, I wish I would have known about it when I was, in my younger days. But the city of Milwaukee has a youth council, which is a group of young leaders committed to making a difference in Milwaukee. So each aldermanic district gets 1 youth from the district to represent the entire district, and they work on issues important to youth. They talk to their peers, their family, and neighbors about their concerns, and then they work on a plan to take action to them. So if you do check the comments, you'll be able to see that there's a link to apply for the Milwaukee Youth Council. And the Youth Council members represent young people in their aldermanic districts. Then they meet with leaders like the mayor, the Milwaukee Common Council, the school superintendent, business owners, and community groups to advocate for youth. The community is invited to attend all youth council meetings, and most meetings are broadcasted on the city channel. So if you do visit the City of Milwaukee website, you're able to view the youth council meetings. So great news is that the Milwaukee Youth Council is accepting applications. They do have a few vacancies that they are looking to fill. So it looks like District 1, District 2, District 3 do have some vacancies. Our very own District 8 does have a vacancy, and as well as District 14 and 15. So if you do have a youth in your life who you think is phenomenal, who you think is powerful, and you think is a great leader in their community or in their school, please encourage them to apply for this great opportunity, which is the Milwaukee Youth Council. And like I said, that link to apply is in the comments. Now, if you do need help applying, or you're like, I don't know where to start, or I don't know where to get involved in, please reach out to me. I'm here for you. I'm here for the youth in your life, and we're here to help them, grow as leaders and grow and develop. Some advantages of participating in the Youth Common Council is that they continue to build those leadership roles. And this is great for future college applications and on their resume. They're able to be surrounded by like-minded peers and people who are interested in politics and local affairs. They actively participate and engage with the Common Council members, so they're able to see some things behind the scenes. And they are able to create the change that they want to see in the city of Milwaukee and are given a voice and platform to be able to do so. The requirements are that the youth do attend meetings every second and fourth Wednesday at City Hall. They are engaging with peers, diverse groups, and government legislation. It is a requirement they do live in Milwaukee County, and they are between the ages of 14 to 18. They will participate in trainings, conferences, and various discussions, and be prepared to fulfill a one-year term. And so like I said, that link application is in the chat. All right, I'm going to just the comments to see if anybody does have any other questions. It looks like Maria said that her son is in 12th grade and it's his last year. If he can contact me. Yes, Maria, your son can contact me, absolutely. Please have him reach out, or you can reach out to me on my email, which is taylor@socmilwaukee.org. And we can get him either connected to some of the programs or get him apply for the Earn and Learn program or the Boys and Girls Brighter Future program, or through the Wisconsin Job Center training program. So anything that he needs, we are here to serve him, and he can definitely get in contact with us. Awesome. So like I said, there are some amazing programs. Please take advantage of them. We are here to serve you. We're here to help your youth throughout whatever needs they're struggling with, whether it's virtual learning. We can get them in contact with some tutoring. We know that things are virtual now, so things have shifted a little bit. So rather than going in-person tutoring, there are options for virtual tutoring and mentoring and whatever they need. So if they need a path to getting some work experience, we're here for them. And we are here for you, especially as parents that need that extra support. So if you do have any questions for me, drop those in the comments. I can be able to provide whatever resources you might need for your youth. Next up, I am going to connect you with Marlene, who will give us our coronavirus update.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to 3 o'clock with SOC. Today, I am Marlene Zarin with you, and I'm going to be talking about mental health resources today in Milwaukee that you can utilize. I'm talking about this topic because during this time, COVID-19 and other stressors in Milwaukee have increased individuals' anxiety and have really had an impact on individuals' mental health. So I'm going to show you what those resources are. So these resources can be found at the link that we're going to share in the comments section. So community resources, of course, is 911. You can always reach 211 to get any medical care, shelter, or food. If anyone has any intent of suicide, remember to call 911. You can also call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, which is 24/7 at 1-800-273-8255. You can call the Milwaukee County Crisis Hotline, which is 24/7 at 414-257-7222. Domestic violence, we have the Sojourner Family Peace Center, which provides advocacy and support groups for individuals experiencing domestic violence. You can call them at 414-276-1911. You can also call the 24/7 hotline and emergency shelter at 414-933-2722. If you're experiencing any sexual abuse in the home, you can call the Sexual Assault Treatment Center of Greater Milwaukee, which is a 24/7 crisis intervention and emotional support line. And you can call them at 414-219-5555. The Healing Center for Survivors provides support, advocacy, and education for sexual abuse. You can call them at 414-671-4325.
Thank you so much, Marlene, for those resources. It is super important information, and I know that sometimes it's a tough subject to talk about, but like I said, we are here for you always. If you do need these resources, they are also listed on our website at socmilwaukee.org, and those are listed at any time, so you can just check those out if you do want to look at those anonymously and you don't want to put something in the comments. We completely understand. But we are here for you. So thank you so much for that, Marlene. Next, I'm going to introduce Gabe, who's our civic manager, and they will be sharing a video about the voting timeline.
Hey everyone, so today I'm just going to walk you through the voting timeline leading up until the election on November 3rd. So as you can see on here, now through October 23rd, on top it says you can request your absentee ballot online or by mail. And under that, it does say that October 29th is technically the legal deadline to request your absentee ballot, but it is not recommended to wait that long because we are expecting postal delays. So if you wait until October 29th to request your ballot, you likely won't get it on time for it to count. The next important date is September 17th. This is the day that the clerks have to send out the first round of absentee ballots that are already on file requested. So then the next important date after that is October 14th, which is the last day to register to vote by mail or online. And so now through October 14th, you can register to vote by mail or online. And then after the 14th, from October 15th to 30th, it's a closed registration period. So if you do want to register to vote, it would have to be at the clerk's office at 200 East Wells Street, room 501, or you can also go to an early voting location and you can register to vote at early voting locations. Then the next important chunk of dates is October 20th through November 1st. That's when early voting will be available, and then absentee ballot drop box locations will also be available. So you can register to vote at these early voting locations, or you can drop off your absentee ballots at these locations. Moving forward, then October 23rd, like we said earlier, is the practical deadline to request your absentee ballot online. And then October 27th is the practical deadline to return your absentee ballot by mail. So it says below that USPS, the Postal Service, recommends that you allow a full week for your completed absentee ballot to be delivered. After that date, you should return your absentee ballot at a drop box, because if you don't return it with a full week to be mailed, then it likely won't arrive on time to be counted. So again, if you have an absentee ballot, make sure you mail it by October 27th so that it has a full week to get to the clerk's office. After that, again, October 29th is the legal deadline to request an absentee ballot, but you should not wait until October 29th. It's unrealistic to wait that late to expect to receive it and return it in time to be counted. And then finally, November 3rd is election day. So polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. And on this day, if you still happen to have your absentee ballot, you must return it to a designated location by 8 p.m. And so we don't know exactly what those locations will be at this point, but we will make sure everyone is made aware. Most likely it will be the clerk's office downtown, 200 East Wells Street, or the Election Commission warehouse, which is on South Kinnickinnick Avenue. So keep that in mind, and these are the important dates to consider moving forward. And all of these things can be done. So registering to vote, requesting your absentee ballot, checking where your voting location is, knowing what's on your ballot, all of these things can be found in the link that is shared in the comments. So please look to our comments and go to that link to find out all that information and to do what you need to do to make sure you can vote in the November 3rd election. Thank you all for listening, and I'll be back with you on another forum.
Thank you so much for that, Gabe. Such important information. If you are registered to vote, go ahead and drop a heart in the comments so that we know that you are registered to vote. We can give you a shout out. Please encourage your friends and family to register to vote, and request an absentee ballot ahead of time so that you can, have that done and not have to wait in line on November 3rd for the election. So like I said, drop a heart, show me some love, drop a heart in the comments if you are registered to vote. We want to be able to give you a shout out. I'm going to say hi to Trine. Hola, Trine. Thank you for watching and tuning in. Woo woo. We got Miranda that's registered to vote. Thank you for being registered. Anybody else that's registered to vote, please drop a heart in the comments so we can give you a shout out, and so we can show people that it's important to be registered. Special shout out to Marisol as well. She is sure and registered. This year is especially important. Absolutely, completely agree. Thank you so much for that. It's not too late. Drop some hearts if you are registered to vote. Maria says, hi. Hi, Maria. Thanks for joining us today. Next, we have a census video that we will be sharing with all of you.
Behind every 2020 census taker's mask is a friendly neighbor. They're teachers, retirees, vets, people committed to doing right by getting the count right. If you haven't responded yet, they'll be stopping by to ask some simple questions that will inform how billions in federal funds are spent on local services every year for the next decade. So when they come knocking, say hi from a safe distance and do your part to support your community. Time is running out. Shape your future. Start here at 2020census.gov.
Awesome. Yeah, if you haven't filled out the census, please get on it. If you know someone that hasn't filled out the census, get on them. let us get this done and make sure that we are getting our money for our community that is deserved to our community. Next, we are going to introduce I heard one of our favorites that joined us on our SOC show, our very own Travis, who will be talking about crime and safety in District 2.
Hello. Hi. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thanks for joining us.
Yep. So I was going to talk a little bit about crime and safety. The crime and safety meeting is actually tomorrow at 6 o'clock, September 16th from 6 to 7 o'clock. Masks are required. Social distancing will be required. The U.S. Attorney, Matthew Kruger, will be there to talk about Operation Legend, which had some of the federal agents here on Milwaukee, especially the south side. So he's going to come and shed some light on that operation. There was a little bit on the news and some of the other outlets. So they're just going to come and have more clarification on what it actually was going on with that. It's going to be, the address is 1339 West Harrison, which is between 14th and 15th and Harrison. The KK River Neighbor in Action Gardens. You can Google it. You can find it there. Plus, it's also called the KK Plaza, KK River Plaza. And we talked about this before, but yeah. So basically, what it is, you come there. The second district, the captain, the city attorney's there. The county district attorney for D2 is there. The CLOs, the community liaison officers are there. And basically they go over the crime stats for the area, the percentages, the ups, the downs. And basically they'll talk about some incidents, that happen. And if there's somebody that's wanted and they're asking for public help, they'll talk about that. So we're doing them outside right now, so we don't have the projectors and stuff, but we will have the information to hand out to people. And plus, if you go to Second District Facebook, you can get all the information. They put the information on there. So yeah, so basically they go over all the stats and what's going on in the neighborhood. And then after that, they'll have like a Q&A if anybody got any questions. There's Spanish translation. So yeah, and then the captain's there, the new captain, David Salazar. He's been with us since June, and he's been on the SOC show, and he's been a couple other public events. He'll be there. Like I said, the CLOs will be there. The CPU, the Community Prosecution or Problem Solving Unit will be there. The city attorney, the alderman. So there's people there to answer your questions and shed light on stuff that's going on. So it's a good time and a good meeting to get to, because there's a lot of things going on. So I know a lot of people want answers. So this is definitely a good meeting to attend. And like I said, it'll be outside. There'll be social distancing. There'll be chairs and a tent. So come on out and check it out. And bring your questions, bring your questions. And if you want to write stuff down, that's fine too. There'll be plenty of information. It just gives you a chance to get more information and actually talk to the police officers and other officials in the community. So if you feel like you haven't been able to have access or whatever, because, especially with COVID, now's the time to come out. They're out here. We did one last month on 22nd and Greenfield. So we're just kind of moving around the south side. So like I said, we'll be between 15th and 14th in Harrison. Big space, lovely space. There's artwork, there's a garden, there's a trail. So just come on, check it out. And we'll love to have you there. Then some of the other things I'm going to talk to is last week, or about a couple weeks ago, we did a contactless resource fair where we put together bags from all different organizations and some businesses and that type of stuff. And we put 100 bags in each neighborhood. So we did the 4 neighborhoods we did were Muskego Way, Clark Square, Walker Square, and Lincoln Village. So we just did 100 or so random houses in those neighborhoods just to get it out there, just to get information out there. And, that was with SOC and Mosquito Way Forward, Safe and Sound, a lot of different organizations. Just put information in those bags just to get it out there, because right now, there hasn't been no resource fairs because of COVID and whatnot. There hasn't been too many. So we're just trying to get information out there randomly through digital, through door to door. Just like I say, it was contactless. We just dropped the bags off at the doors. So yeah, and there's just there's little by little things are starting to happen, and obviously we want people to remain safe. Don't go outside your comfort zone. If you haven't gone out nowhere or public things, we understand. But if you can make it, come on out to the crime and safety meeting. So yeah, I think that's it.
Thanks so much for joining us today and sharing all that
Yeah.
awesome information. Hopefully residents can get out tomorrow.
Yep, sounds good. Bye.
Shout out again to Travis for joining us as a SOC feature today. We're always so happy to have him on and sharing those crime and safety updates. I especially encourage you to get out. I know a lot of times we like to talk about not really having the opportunity to use our voice. So make sure that if you do have something that you want to learn or you want to bring up to those officers, that you do bring some questions, and they'll be there to answer for you. So but make sure that you're staying social distance, and I'm glad that they're doing that outside. So maybe I'll have to have a garden plot near there. So thanks to the KK River Parkway neighbors for that garden plot. I'll have to stop by as well. Next up, we will share our SOC promo, and then we'll have some reminders for you guys after that promo.
Has this live forum been informative and useful to you? What part of the forum could be improved or changed to make it better? Please take a quick survey that's located in the comments section so that we can keep 3 o'clock with SOC going for residents. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for that. So please fill out our survey. Like I mentioned earlier, if based on the feedback that you provide to us, we are going to modify our show and make sure that we're doing whatever we need to do to get the information to you. So please, if you have comments, drop them in the chat so we can see those and address those for tomorrow's show. If you think that the forum needs to have more guests or more faces, put those in the survey. If you think it should be shorter, put it in the survey. Whatever comments or concerns or questions or positive feedback, like, I don't know, you think I'm amazing or whatever it is, that we want to hear from you. And we want to be able to modify our show to be able to best serve you. And some announcements. So for the remainder of the week, on Wednesday, we have Alberto Maldonado from the UWM, Roberto Hernandez Center. Alberto is the director who will be joining us as a guest. And on Thursday, we have Dr. Kowalik joining us. And then we will have some other guests throughout the week. So make sure you tune in for the remainder of the week, because we do have some awesome guests and you can talk to them one-on-one. So please watch our forums, share it with everyone, share it with your family members. You're so close to being able to contact these people. So if you just drop comments in the chat, we'll get those answers for you for whatever questions you may have. Our thoughts and prayers are with those impacted by COVID-19, and we are in solidarity with the protesters and our families and their families. So we want to continue to think about you guys, and we are here for you as always. Before we end with our funder and partner thank yous, I wanted to personally thank you for joining me today on our Youth Day. I hope that you did receive some valuable information to share with the youth in your lives. Again, like I said, if you want to reach out to me and you want some additional programs, or maybe what I talked about today isn't exactly what you're looking for, please reach out to me. I'm here for you and to serve the youth in your lives. So you can do that by emailing me at Taylor at socmilwaukee.org. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and we are going to end with our funder and partner thank yous.
Hello, SOC viewers. My name is Micaela. I am a youth organizer. We would like to thank everyone for supporting our 3 o'clock with SOC live show for completing our surveys, in addition to thanking our residents for tuning in and sharing our show. We would also like to thank the following sponsors: Wisconsin Voices, Community Development Block Grants, Neo-Philanthropy State Infrastructures Funds, Movement Voters Project, Catholic Campaign for Human Development, Zibber Foundation, City of Milwaukee Office of Violence Prevention, Tides Foundation, City of Milwaukee's Promise Zones, all the faithful individuals who supported SOC through their personal donations. Thank you.